All right, guys, about to get straight into it. We're gonna do a taper and a beard trim. Right now I'm just wiping them down with some alcohol. This gets off a lot of that excess oil and just dirt to give you that ashy line, that crispy line. I like to do that. And right now we're just going to take number one. I'm just going to cut it down, leaving it dark wavelength. Sometimes what you'll notice when you're cutting, you could use the same guard on someone, and every other time it can cut at a different length just based on how much oil they have in their hair, whether it has oil or it's washed out. I like to make sure the clients wash their hair out. So right here you see it has a little bald spot, but we're just going to blend all this in. So I'm just going to bald this out, bald taper. Just bald it out. See, we're going to blend all that in. Some spots on his beard grows faster than others. Just going to do the same thing in the back. Instead of just doing it straight across, I just wanted to switch it up and do like an oval type taper. Just make the sides pop out a little bit harder when you do the line up on the sides. So just cleaning up that neck area. And right here, I'm just gonna fade it up. I like to do it in about 3 or 4 parts. So right now, just balding out that first line that we made. Now we're going to the second step. Just fading it. One more. As you can see, we're just kind of cutting in the opposite direction of the way the hair is growing or the way that he's brushing. Just take out all those little dark spots. And as you see, when I cut, I like to use the corner of the clippers because it just takes out some of the thickness of the hair in certain spots instead of just creating a whole nother line. So I'm just using the end of the clipper. Now I'm just raking at it. If you watch some of my other videos, I always talk about rake. So just rake at it instead of just laying the clipper flat. Now I'm using the end of the clippers again, just knocking out that line. As you can see now, starting to all come together. Just getting certain little dark spots out. Now sometimes when you look at it, if a person has that extra hook just hanging out, it'll look like it's a dark spot when really it's not. So sometimes you want to just go in there and just take out just a little bit. I'm always combing or brushing in the same direction that the client brushes or combs their hair. So when they get home, the way that they're doing it, it's going to stay like that after the cut. Because if you're just brushing and combing it the opposite way of how they do it, then it's not going to look the same after they wash it and start training their hair. So now I'm just taking that 0. Getting a little bit of those extras. As you can see, getting those dark spots. Getting those dark spots more and more. Now we're just going to fade out the dark spots in his beard, just giving it a better blend, because you can just line them up, but you're just gonna line them up with the beard with, holes in it, it's not gonna look as fresh. So I'm taking the corners, doing the same thing I just did in the back. I like to use just simple techniques, but these little tricks right here, they'll help you create a fresh cut every time. This was passed down to me, and I still use it to this day. Just clean that up. You see, just being patient. Same guard. So right now you just I'm using the shorter guard, 0, it helps with that line just to get those extra waves in front, to lay them down so when you line them up, it doesn't curl up when they wash it or when they leave. Now I'm just doing the same process I showed you in the back. It's just I'm starting off with the guard. Got it closed all the way. Now I'm just gonna open it some more. Taking it off. Now I'm just gonna start that same process, close it all the way. Remember those 2 to 3 steps I just talked about. Pull the lever down. I'm just opening it up more and more as I go up, and then I'm just going to start flicking that line out. It's like you can't be stiff with it. You got to have some wrist action. Just like that. Just flick it out. It's all in the wrist, because if you're stiff with it, then a customer can feel too when they're going to know that you know what you're doing. They can feel how you moving. If you're in a spot too long, they gonna know you done messed up. They thinking things, especially if it's your first time cutting their head. So now I'm just same thing in the back, getting out those dark spots. This technique can just help you with a lot of cuts. This simple technique right here. I mean, it's similar to what clipper over comb does, but this works better when you're dealing with curly hair. I'm just getting those dark spots out. Got that lever all the way open. And you'll get to a point when you start just fading good, you won't even look at what numbers you're using. You'll just know which guards to grab over time. So now I just got it all the way open. Now this is secret sauce. It'll be on sale soon. Stay tuned to my YouTube channel and to my Instagram at MarkWalkTheDoctor. I'll be selling this stuff soon. Sometimes you don't even need fibers or enhancements to make the lines pop, and this will make a great ashy line. It's going to lay all the waves in. It lays the hair down. I like to put this on, and then I just trim the line and take those loose hairs off the top. So right now I'm just lining up the inside of the beard. Real particular about his beard. He's one of my clients for many years. So likes that line parallel. Details. Details. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe button, Follow my Instagram. I give out giveaways, clippers, hair care products. So right now, I'm just cleaning up all that hair up there. And these edgers, by the way, I've been using these a lot lately, more than the Andes. These things are strong, they work good. Should definitely grab you a pair. These are the Babyliss FX trimmer. Just cleaning it up. Making sure everything is all dialed in. That back line. Now you can see why I said we needed to fade in certain parts earlier. I'm gonna line it up. Now the good thing about this secret sauce is because it just dials in the line. You'll see the difference, watch. It just holds it all in place. One thing about a lineup, you try to just make it straight, but what you'll find is it's actually knowing the bone structure of someone's skull, because sometimes the skull will have you trying to, you'll have to know in certain parts of the line, like on the ends, where to actually raise it up, and then in front might have to bring it down. Hard to explain, but you'll see. Back here, I'm just gonna finish lining around the ears and the neckline. Clean up all that hair that's down there. Around the ear. And right here, just put the ear down, just kind of slightly go around. Because right here, you know, you can easily cut someone, especially if you have sharp trimmers. I have mine real sharp. I like to just tap. All coming together. Now we're just gonna kind of comb out down there. After we lined it all up, we added some sauce, and now we're just going to make sure we have everything nice and tight, bald. Have that fade last about 2 extra days. Dial them all in, and he's good to go. There you have it. So please like and subscribe. Follow my Instagram at MarkWalkTheDoctor. I'll be at you with another video real soon. Thanks for watching.